So today I want to take a look at Supermachine. This has been on AppSumo for quite some time, and I got it a long time ago, but it kind of got left on the shelf for quite a while until recently when they introduced Flux, and now I seem to be using it more than ever. That's not to say it was bad before, it's just the Flux model is fantastic. So when you're ready to generate images, this is what you'll see. You've got all the different AI image generation models along the top. You can view them all, you can select certain type, and there are loads. And it's a fun thing to do, to just kind of explore them. So find a good prompt that you want to use and just test it out on all of them, see what you come up with. Down the bottom here, you can see how much it's going to cost depending on the model you've chosen and your remaining credits. And at tier 1, I think you get 1,000 credits a month, which I think is very generous. And I've never managed to hit that, even though I've been using it quite a lot recently. And then down the bottom, you've got some advanced settings. So you can select the image ratio, and you can also select the image size and how many you want to generate. And I tend to generate a couple each time just to see what's going on. And then you get the images, and I'll show you some of those in a moment. So let's give this a prompt. So I've actually just asked ChatGPT for a prompt. The reason I've done it this way is because it allows ChatGPT to suggest things that I could have as designs for t-shirts. My thinking was that when I was reviewing Launchkart, I needed to quickly come up with some products that I could add to the dropshipping. These are great. The dropshipping platform I'm using. Now, I've made a mistake here by not asking it to do the high resolution, but you get the idea. So that's one example. And so I'm going to bump up the resolution, and I'm going to use prompt assist. So it's going to take this prompt and it's going to try and improve it to give the AI better instructions for a better output. So let's hit generate again. Now, while it's just generating those two, I'll just quickly nip over to the tools section. So you can also do extra bits and pieces like image to image. You've got background removal, face swap, image to prompt. Image to prompt is an interesting one, as that allows you to upload an image and it will look at it and give you a prompt to try and create something similar. And you can also upscale images, which I might do. Oh, it's generated, so let's just head back. I might do on the other images if they're too low. So here we have a couple more options. So this is a slightly different AI improved prompt. That's quite a good one. That one's got double glasses on. But let me just show you some of the ways I've been using this. So here's an example of some other AI images. So the first two down here were just from a prompt that said a couple sat at a Christmas themed restaurant enjoying a romantic meal. And those are both pretty good. I then used the AI prompt improver and I got these two square images. These were much better. I think they look great, so it's done a good job there. And then just as an example, here's a couple of images. It's the same prompt, but I've done the landscape version. And interestingly enough, this final one, it's not a couple. The chap's just on his own. Maybe he's been stood up, maybe he's waiting. I don't know what's going on there, but these are all good images that I could use on social media or maybe on a blog site. So if you want to generate images for your blog, whether that's as featured images or to put in your blog, you know, these look fantastic. Flux does an amazing job. So each of these images cost, what's this, 3.6 credits. So even though you get 1,000 credits, that's not necessarily 1,000 images, but even at 3.6 credits an image, that's a lot of images to go through. So here's some more cat images. So here's a cat curled up in a cup. I love these two. These have come out really well. These are proper design images I could use on products. And then I've also been using it to generate some backgrounds. So just trying out different things. I actually used it for a recent video I did for AppSumo, where at the start of the video I wanted a background that said AppSumo Black Friday, and I used Supermachine to generate that. So that video where I got the background actually featured Launchkart, and some of the products that were in there, these were all generated by Supermachine. So I went in and asked it to generate certain products, downloaded the image, used Printful, I think it is, yeah, Printful, and it's then generated all these mock-ups with my image on, and that's now a product for sale in a shop. So that's just one example of how you could use this to very quickly generate images and combine it with other products that are available, such as Launchkart. So you'll find affiliate links to both Supermachine and Launchkart down below. Let's just take a quick look at the deal. There's up to 5 plans, and the only real difference between all the 5 plans is the number of image credits you get. So the plan one I've got is 1,000 image credits per month, but you can go all the way up to 5,000 image credits per month. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple deal. I've had it now for quite a while. It's been very reliably updated. The founder's very good. If you've got ideas, you can drop them an email and they'll normally get back to you pretty promptly. And they've rolled out updates, and more importantly, they've added new AI image generators fairly regularly when they can. Flux being the best one on there, in my opinion, but there are loads for you to take a look through. So if you like the look at this, go click my affiliate link below and let me know what you think in the comments.